You're old. You're tired.
So like many of you guys, we have been waiting and anticipating for this Green Lantern show to A, finally wrap, and B, we get a somewhat of a glimpse now that Superman has been out, is in streaming services, has done box office numbers, and we've also had Supergirl trailers that have already been dropped off with a release date. So it was just, we were just waiting for this bad boy to finally drop. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Now I gotta tell you, just a disclaimer, I am an unabashful lover of the Green Lantern Corps. Like I love the Green Lantern Corps. So in particular, John Stewart. And if some may recall, Black Lightning, the wife of Black Lightning, she's the sister to John. If those of you didn't know that, that's for in continuity sense. So longtime favorite of this character. And I gotta say, initially I was extremely happy that my man Aaron Pierre got the role. And I was all happy. I was like, man, they ripped him right straight from the comics, right straight from, well, not the comics, right straight from the animated series. So, I mean, this is like, it's perfect casting. But then something happened. Something I was not aware of. Something that was just devastating.
He started dating Tiana Taylor.
Now listen, I'm an unabashful Tiana Taylor fan. I don't care what she does. She could be drowning kittens while holding babies and having babies suck rats. I don't care. I love Tiana Taylor. So when I found out that them two were dating, I was just so mad that green-eyed, tall, good-looking son of a snitch was dating my potential. But then something amazing happened.
They stopped.
Who knows? Don't care. I don't care. Now, fellas, we have a chance. So this is my plea. Hey, Tiana. I know you're watching this. Huh? He wasn't going to do it for you?
The voice of Zod. Definitely.
Nah, I'm just joking. I mean, hey, if she watches this joint, that would be great. You know, if she came on the show, if she was, when she wanted to watch the trailer, well, I don't know if she would have watched the trailer, yeah, but anyway, if she wanted to watch the trailer, we would gladly invite her onto the show, have her people call my people. But yeah, so I'm glad. I'm glad that good-looking, green-eyed son of a snitch don't have my woman no more. So I could actually watch this without any type of animosity or any type of hateration. I could watch this with glee. So I am hoping, that to my pleasure that this joint is actually really good. I'm hoping that it is. So yeah, if you guys are brand new here, welcome to Movie Jawns. We do all things trailer reactions, movies, TV, streaming, video games, try not to laughs, Sith comedy, struggling actor. We do it all here for your entertainment purposes. So without any further ado, let's get into Green Lantern. The teaser, official teaser, which I believe is only 2 minutes and 20 seconds. All right, here we go.
With all due respect, we've been training for what, 2 months? And I haven't even worn the ring yet.
Don't get hung up on the jewelry, Junior. You're just a fucking substitute teacher. You're not ready to get up in front of the class until the ring says you are.
I know that's right. Oh, what a way to start.
I could have died.
You want me to train you? I'm training you.
This is great. Looks great.
Something is off here. I can feel it.
This is my town. You're a big shot. Noted.
Okay.
But stay the fuck out of my way.
Oh, this is like the
She hates
Penguin.
your guts.
It's the way she hates him.
This is a stupid plan.
Not that stupid.
That I don't doubt. The Green Lantern's
Oh.
oath is to protect people.
That looks like the Green
We
Lantern.
both know I do a better job of this than you.
Now, do we see him?
This is my job. As long as I'm alive, that ain't changing. So take a deep
This is a
breath,
Western?
Junior.
This is like Rebel Ridge.
You're old. You're tired.
Oh, okay.
And your time is up.
Yeah, it's
I don't understand. Who are you exactly?
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern.
oh, we don't see the powers. Oh,
Have you ever talked with the other lanterns?
I'm the only human. They're aliens. One of them's a fucking squirrel.
okay. First impression of lanterns. Right off the rip, it has a very grounded feeling. It has a very, very how do you say, real world, real lived in world type of feeling. Very different from Superman. Like Superman's aesthetic and feel and gravitas was very like super worldly. Like, it was like the Super Friends from Saturday. Like it was, I loved it, by the way, but it was one of those type of movies. It was like, oh, okay. Justice League. Oh, okay. Superman, Lex Luthor, Metamorpho, all that crap, the creature that was supposedly to be, Bizarro, whatever. It was very superhero-y. Like it was really like hammed up on that, which played well for Superman. It was not really earthly, worldly like Man of Steel. Man of Steel, I think, was the more grounded Superman, to be honest, of all. And BVS. To me, I think those are the two, grounded, other than, well, I would say even the the Christopher Nolan, the Christian Bale Batman was earthy in that world. And even the Pattinson was earthy for that world, because that was more like crime investigative. Like that was really like the True Detective type of feel. BVS was more earthly grounded with that Superman and Batman, which I love that Batman. I love, to me, I think Ben's Batman is second to the original. This is really in the world. Like this is really, it really felt like I was watching another episode of The Penguin. Like in that lived in world, like it's really like lived in, like they've been doing this for a minute. I'm kind of pissed that they did not show any of the powers. I mean, they just showed Hal flying, which was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. But aesthetically and visually looks amazing. I mean, Aaron is who he is. It's not like we're seeing, I guess because it's the teaser, we're not seeing everything, but at least we got to see the suit. At least we got to see the world. At least we got to see the aesthetics. Feels very buddy cop-ish, and I think that's what they were going for. I think they were going for like the buddy cop, like the Miami Vice type of buddy cop type of deal. It felt very much like True Crimes, more like a, they're like what's one of those great TV shows that's like the buddy cop, not like Miami Vice, but it was kind of like I don't know, like it felt like that buddy cop type of TV show that we're all aware of, what, like Fargo, or that, I know that's not a buddy cop, but that lived in world where you guys know where I'm going with this. It feels really lived in, and it feels like they've been doing this forever. So it seems like they know, or at least maybe the world knows, some of which maybe the world knows that they're lanterns. And maybe this podunk town doesn't know anything. Maybe they're just so rural that they don't know anything. But we got to see the suit, we got to see the ring, we got to see the dynamics between Aaron and between I'll call them who they are, Hal and John. You know, we got to see their dynamics. They look great together. I'm glad that they went with him. I'm glad that they didn't go with Josh Brolin. I'm glad that they didn't go with him. I'm glad that they picked or Pedro. As much as I love Pedro Pascal, I'm glad that this cast was casted the way that they were. So it's the teaser. We don't know yet. We're still trying to figure out what is the dynamics of the story. You know, it's, you know, something happened, you know, they're trying to solve a crime, you know, but I believe that this is going to be a sleeper. One of those things, just like how the Penguin was, and we just dive in more and more so. But I'm just hoping that, here's what I don't want. I don't want the goofiness of some of the things that worked well with Superman trickle over to this grounded gravitas of Lanterns. Like, I don't want, you know, I don't want the goofy side of the other Lanterns starting to bleed in over to this really lived in earth, really earthy, worldly, you know, new idea, new concept of what the Green Lanterns should be or should have been if this was since this is a television series. I'll even go even further. I think that this is actually on the same level. If not, I think it's going to be just like right there with Peacemaker. And if I think, you know, in terms of like scale, that this feels more like on the scale of Peacemaker, but more serious, buddy copish. That's how well it's lived in. So I can see Peacemaker coming over to this joint and it could make sense. But if I see any of the goofiness that was over with Superman, you know, that only worked with Superman. If I see some of that goofiness and some of that, you know, weirdness that trickles over to this and they try to, you know, shove that down the Lanterns, you know, if I start seeing that, then I think that they're going to lose me. And so far, most of the stuff that's been DC TV has been really, really good. If you guys have been seeing the Penguin, if you know what I'm talking about, you kind of know where I'm going with this. Like that's to me, I think the Penguin was prime television, second to Gotham. When Gotham really started getting good, like season 2-ish, season 3-ish. But the Penguin, I think, is like top tier, top notch television, and in terms of performances, in terms of gravitas. So who's to say that this is not going to be the same? We hope that it is. You know, again, it's just a teaser coming out in August. So I'm there. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to HBO Max before. Now, I did say Netflix, but now it ain't Netflix no more. It looks like it's Paramount now, you know. So, you know, get on over there, subscribe now, and make sure that you got, you know, your HBO Max, because who's to say what's going to happen when, you know, once Paramount or whichever the superpowers, the great detones of the great superpowers.
The great detones of the original superpowers.
Thanks for the history lesson.
So, yeah, I'm there August. You're there August. Let's come back. Let's check it out. But we're going to definitely wait for the next official trailer. Maybe we get some more of the what the hell is this story? You know, what's this series really about? You know, with the Penguin is a little bit easier. We know exactly where it picked up from, right when the end of Batman. Like we kind of knew what was, you know, the world, the characters, you know, who were the players at stake, you know, and then they just added more people in, which, you know, just made the show even better. We are a fresh, clean slate with this bad boy. Like, this is nothing coming from anywhere. So I heard that it does take or have a relation or correlation to Superman, but in what scope and in what manner and like where does it fall under? Does Lex get involved? Does Peacemaker get involved? Who's to say? And again, I don't want none of the goofiness. As long as they stay away from the goofy, it's 2 thumbs up for me. But we're gonna wait for the official teaser. Until then, we're gonna just park it here and wait until August, right? All right, so that's my reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys got your own reaction, guys, what do you think? Are you excited for Lanterns? Are you excited for this new concept of this new IP of the buddy cop, you know, coming off the heels of Penguin? Hopefully this is just as good, you know, or are you guys like, whatever, you know? I'm gonna watch it with glee, like I said, because hey, it's not like, you know, and I was really hoping that if they, you know, even if they did stay as a couple, I was hoping that that Tiana would have been casted as Jon Stewart's love interest as the character was in the animated series. Like, wouldn't that be dope? Like, that's perfect casting. So I don't know if they're going to do that now. I don't know if Tiana actually wants to go into the superhero realm, but she can do no harm, no wrong. I don't care. Whatever she loves. Tiana, we love you here. Anyway, that's my reaction. So come on back here. And again, let us know in the comments down below. Tipper Tapper, share, like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. All right. As we always say around here, love is love. So be love and love Tiana Taylor as we love Tiana Taylor. Rock steady, everybody. To the next trailer reaction and any reaction we have around here. Take care. But until then, keep watching, everybody. Peace.